Here we go, all-Canadian matchup on a Saturday night on Hockey Night in Canada. And a scrum right off the draw as it gets poked back into the jet zone, and DeMello's there to play it off for Morrissey. Dumped it off in the corner, Nikolaj there. He'll throw it towards the net. Stanley goes after it, poked away by Nick Cousins. Doesn't clear. Nikolaj Ehlers with a shot. Sogard with a stop. Niederreiter got it back out front for Mason Appleton. They jam it on net with Lowry there. Chance for Niederreiter, and he knocked it wide. Lowry back to the point for Pion. Hands it off for Appleton. Appleton tried to spin away from the check of Jensen, and Ottawa gets it out as Reinhart goes after it at center, and he'll dump it in. Pion up with the puck. Up on the wing for Appleton. Mason Appleton dumps it in. Bernard Ducker will force it back to net, but then can't get to it. Thrown on net off the pad of Sogard. Tipped away by Pinto, but he can't get by Stanley. In their last game in Edmonton, but they're 8-2-0 in their last 10. 10-3-1 in their last 14.
And they needed it, Bartz. They needed a role like that to separate from the lower pile of that Atlantic Division.
Sends it back to the wall, and Neil Pionk will get it up ahead for Nikolaj Ehlers. Ehlers, long shot just over the glove of Sogard. Fired back towards the net by Miller. And a break for Ottawa. Really Greig shorthanded. Curling back with it. He has one shorthanded goal this year to Pinto. Takes the shot that goes wide. Pinto fired it back to the net. Watched by Lowry. Stutzle to the point. Sanderson looks for the net. Got the shot through. Stopped by Hellebuck. He's got it jammed up against his pad, and he'll cover it up. Sanderson for Tkachuk. Over to Batherson. Batherson drops it back for Sanderson. Played over to Tkachuk. Brady Tkachuk got it down. Batherson to Stutzle. Scores! Tim Stutzle puts it in the open side of the net. A power play goal, and Ottawa is on the board first.
Nice job getting into the zone and getting set up, and that's what you do. You get it down, get it back to the point. Now you get it settled in place, and now everything starts to work. The big shot down low, and then right across the seam to Timmy Stutzle from Batherson. Again, Sanderson has the patience over to the captain, down low, and good on Batherson to pop out to give Tkachuk an opening. If he doesn't pop out there, it just doesn't happen.
Lowry for Appleton. Play to the point. Miller with a drive right on, and Sogard has got it as Lowry and Tkachuk will mix it up here.
No one really is too concerned about it. It's when you're losing and you need a power play goal and you don't get one.
DeMello with a shot, blocked it away by Sogard. Brings it into the Winnipeg zone. One-handed pass back into the corner for Nick Cousins. Wake up with a quick shot by Pinto, steered away by Hellebuck. Chabot backs up at the line with it. Thomas Chabot to Pinto. The shot rebound. He's got a second chance, and Hellebuck made the save.
Well, what a great shot for a rebound and an opportunity for Pinto. He's had a couple already here in the first period. And remember how he had his struggles, scored in the very first game of the year.
Goal Perfetti on it. Pinto strips Perfetti of the puck. Pinto back to the point. Jensen, a high drive, fought off by Hellebuck. Here comes Giroux, and Norris going to the net. Dropped it back for Tkachuk. Has to chase it down, flipped it towards the goal, and Hellebuck's able to cover it up. Scheifele in the corner. Has a look around, goes to the point. Morrissey across for DeMello with a drop. Knocked down by Sogard, rebound. Vilardi trying to get to it. Still free. Morrissey to DeMello. He'll pack up. Scheifele with it again. Scheifele hands it off. Kyle Connor shoots. Sogard the save. Vilardi tangled up in front of the net.
Let your guys get clear pucks, get them out of harm's way, block shots, and that's what it's going to take. They want to support the young goaltender in the net, and a real good first period actually for both teams.
Ottawa has 8 wins and 17 points in December. They have a chance to tie their highest win total from a single month of December, which would be 10. They also have an opportunity to hit the 20-point mark for the first time since 2007-2008 in the month of December. There's Morrissey with a shot, stopped by Sogard. And he wins it. Back for Chabot. Chabot with a shot, scores! Ridley Greig got a piece of the shot in front of the net. And the Ottawa power play strikes again. It's 2-0.
You know what? Pionk's puck goes into the stands. Or that's a nice puck. Ottawa wins a faceoff. And then the puck comes to the net simply. Remember the first power play they had, Barnes? I mentioned, you know what? Sometimes that snap wrister from the middle of the ice is as good as anything. And that's what Chabot does. He steps into this thing. It's a nice firm wrist shot, foot off the ice. It gives Greig a chance to get a tip on this thing. He lowers it down.
As Ridley Greig's up with the puck. Hands it up for Giroux. Back to Chabot. Gives it up for Giroux. Centered in front. Breaks there again. Trying to get a jam at it. Off the pack. Stutzle follows up. Kachuk moves it across. Batherson to Sanderson. Down for Kachuk. Centered in front. Great chance for Batherson. Norris with an opportunity. Denied by Hellebuck. Tangled up by DeMello. Kachuk there to help out. Puck's available. Off the wing. Stutzle knocks it down. Feeds it over. Norris with a shot. Hellebuck the save. Bernard Docker after it. Dropped it back for Clement. Noah Gregor and a knocked off his hit. Ehlers with a shot, and that was blocked by Bernard Docker, and a penalty coming up here to Ottawa. Miller races after it. Holds it in at the line. Played it across. Broken up by Norris. Short-handed. Norris in alone. Off the goal post. Clemens out of the box. Here comes Pionk. Up ahead for Perfetti. Cole Perfetti cuts in, shoots. He hits the post. Josh Morrissey hands it off for Scheifele. Back for Pionk. Morrissey will get it. Ducks it in down low. Kyle Connor is on it. Out front for Scheifele. Plays it off the dasher boards. Back to himself. The front. Connor scores! Cole Connor! And Winnipeg's on the board.
But you're not going to hold this line down the whole game. And Connor and Vilardi and Scheifele go to work, owning pucks in the offensive zone, and all of a sudden Connor.
Miller backs up with it. Poked ahead. Scheifele with a break. Scheifele scores!
But he stays on the ice for this regroup right here. He's going, but he waits, and then he tips this into the middle to Scheifele. Then he gets off the ice, and this is what I think Sogaard's got to have. He's on his backhand. They've done a good job to keep him outside. Chabot's pushed him to his backhand, and he beats Sogaard on the short side. What a nice tip by Ehlers, who had the presence of mind to stay in that position. And the great thing is, Bart's like, this is a very good home team. They've only lost 3 games at home all year, and 10 of their next 11 games are at home. So they can really put some hand to barn.
Batherson after it, but it's taken away by Winnipeg. DeMello ahead. Here comes Kyle Connor with it. Connor checks up. Connor in front of Mestikov. Oh, how did he not put that in?
Telegraphic passes. Sanderson, that's a telegraph. They all know you're going down there. They pick it off, and now they're off to the races. Connor does a nice job of holding this till the Mestikov gets in the...
Scheifele to Connor. Off the boards to the point. Stanley over to Miller with a drive. Tip. Sogaard out of off his pad. Scheifele's got it. Can't get around the net on the wraparound. Vilardi a chance off the post.
Sogaard does a nice job of shutting him down.
Morrissey played it up. Kyle Connor's got it. Connor in tight. Ehlers tries it again. Gives it off to Connor. Back to Morrissey. For Connor. To Morrissey. To Connor. Connor. Head fake down. Ehlers in front. Scores. Vilardi chucks it home. Winnipeg takes the lead.
Just keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. They get 2 quick goals in the second. They get a power play in the third. All this stuff up top, all this play up top between Morrissey and Connor, that's just an illusion. Bang, bang, bang. What they want to do is set up the down low play. So as soon as they draw the penalty killers up high enough, zing, right down low to Ehlers, right across.
Stanley up with it. Stanley, long pass across for Ehlers. He's back against Sanderson. Ehlers cuts into the middle. Scores!
Goes around, and eventually Ehlers comes down the ice, and he's not moving fast, but the Sens defense have backed in. They're already at the hash marks. He's not even skating like Ehlers can skate. If he's going the speed of light, I get it. And then eventually Giroux caught up to him, and then they rifled it right back up the ice.
Stanley up with it, around the boards it goes, down the ice. And the Winnipeg Jets win it 4-2.